Hey, what's up, South Coast Division? Evan Keller, the division manager, coming at you here on Tuesday. Full team meetings right now for all of you guys, and say hello and introduce myself if we haven't got a chance to meet yet. And I'll talk about some opportunities to do that. But man, there's so much hot news happening across the company right now. I wanted to share with you what's going on nationally and also share with you what's going on in our powerful South Coast division here. So I have the national sales report here from the top leaders in the nation last week, and we had some representation from the South Coast division, which I think is really exciting. The number one representative last week for CSPs sold $22,000, making half. But then we had some of our CSPs from the San Diego office, Brittany Livingston, having a $20,000 sales week. Daniel Reeder, nearly a $20,000 sales week out of our Riverside district office, and Matt Graves having almost an $18,000 sales week in the San Diego pilot office. That was really exciting. The top 20 in personal sales for new representatives. I want to put this out there for you guys that one of the goals that I might write down if I'm at my local team meeting is at some point this summer having an opportunity to what we call going national. And that's where you can get your name on the national front page of the newsletter that not only all the division managers, there's 44 of my position in the company, but of course all the region managers and the presidents of the company see. But Martin Phillips in Georgia was number 20 for the week, and he had a $7,700 sales week last week. So usually it's going to be somewhere between $5,000, $6,000, and $7,000 in CPO in 1 week to get a chance to go national in our company and be in the top 20. I want to give a special recognition and shout out to the Yuma team. I am so proud of this team right now, have really built some massive momentum, and led by our branch manager, Miss Ashley Polito, with 14,215. Your first time going national. Really cool to see the Yuma team doing that. I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys do this upcoming week. I want to give some recognition out to the pilot staff here in San Diego that I work with, Armando and the rest of our assistant managers. The pilot office was the number 3 office in the nation, selling in total business, not just new rep sales, but all rep sales on the pilot team. We had our first $100,000 sales week. So our team here in San Diego sold just that much in 7 days, and it's going to get bigger as we go through. The South Coast division, we were number 6 last week in the nation, and we haven't even started our big sales contest yet, so you can see what's coming. The number 1 division was the Chicago division, but I know they're already in their summer conference 1 push period right now, so we're going to be coming at them with a lot of steam here in the next couple weeks when our contest starts. And I'd like you guys to write this down. The national sales report last week, Cutco Cutlery Corporation sold $7 million worth of Cutco just last week. So that's a great thing to share with your customers on your appointments when you cover the company section. Let them know. So, hey, our company sold $7 million worth of Cutco last week. And some of those people, they weren't necessarily in the market right away, but when they saw how good Cutco was and the value of it, they decided to make a purchase for a set when they saw it. So we are giving away great deals right now for the summertime. We obviously have Father's Day coming up, so you guys want to take full advantage of that for giving Father's Day deals and specials for the dads in your life this weekend and their customers that you're going to be seeing as well. I want to recognize some individual performances in division. We had several representatives stepping up last week. I want to recognize some people that were over $3,000 in sales last week that are going to be getting on my radar, and I see this report every single week. So Jacoby Dye from the South San Diego office, Nick Lopez from the San Diego office, Alexander Prather from the Temecula office, Julian Martinez, I see you here, from the Victorville office, $3,300 sales report, Luis Lopez from the San Diego office, also over $3,500 in sales. And then Elisa, I'm sorry, I don't know which one, Volmer from the Henderson office up there with nearly a $4,000 week. And then these 2 individuals definitely stepping up and getting on my radar, Cameron Sharp and Chris Fierro from the Yuma and Victorville offices, respectively. Really cool to see you guys having your first $4,000 weeks. And then number 1 rep last week in the division was new representative was Natalie Espinoza da Silva with over $6,000 a week. That was first weekend on the job. So congratulations to you, Natalie, and leading the way. We had a lot of our offices pop their first $10,000 sales weeks. I want to give some recognition to the South San Diego team for our fantastic district manager down there, Miss Danica Grady, over $10,000 in sales. I want to recognize the Palm Desert team. I'm really looking forward to what they're going to bring this summer, over $11,000 in sales for the week. James Talley up in Victorville, our district manager up there. Awesome to see you guys. Nearly having your first $15,000 week, and then Ashley Polito and the branch team in Yuma leading the way for all of our offices that are outside the pilots. I want to congratulate you guys on that. In overall sales, total sales, not just new rep sales, I want to recognize the East Riverside team with Mr. John, Mr. John Baker, my district manager up there, and almost a $20,000 sales week. Mr. John Roach in Carlsbad district manager. So nice job to the Carlsbad team. And then the #1 district management team in total sales was Mr. Eddie Seha and the Riverside team last week. So congratulations to you guys as well. So I want to take a moment here for your team meeting just to talk to you guys about what's going to be coming up in our most exciting time for the summer. So if you're taking any notes on this, there might be a few things for you to get down, but your managers probably already let you know that we're in Pop Week. We call it Pop Week because in our sales division, this week, June week 3 in our calendar and the Vector Cutco calendar is always the week that we pop and we burst the seams as we run into going to battle, and then we run into our SC1 push period, which is our first big, huge sales contest for the summertime. So we have Pop Week, and I want to challenge everybody to think about what it would take for you to pop your results this week. Whether you need help with recommendations, or it's making sales, or it's just getting the appointments that you want, a lot of times it's just going to be taking the extra activity, the extra efforts to make sure that you're able to pop your results. So what would it look like to do that? One of the ways to get on my radar every week, you can write this down, is hit the newsletter. I see the newsletter every single week, and I'm scanning that for all the people in my division that are over $1,000 in sales. $1,000 isn't a fantastic sales week. It can be done on one demo with a homemaker set, but you get recognized for being on the newsletter, and it's basically just doing the job. So I'd like for you guys to be focused on that every single week, because that's going to be a great predictor in success. And you don't want to just do it one week. You want to do it multiple weeks, as many as you can in a row, so you can start to string some consistency together. So we have Pop Week this week. Of course, we have Father's Day weekend. Definitely take advantage of that. Father's Day is different than Mother's Day. It's not necessarily an all-day event. If you got things planned for it with Dad, that's great. But ask your manager about all the specials that we're going to be throwing out this week and even next week to capitalize on Father's Day specials, just like all other companies are doing right now. So we want to make sure we hook Dad up this weekend and next week. Something else to write down in your notes is that next week is going to battle. And this is one of my favorite times as a division manager, because we have 20 offices in my division right now. And this is the very first time that all the reps in the division and all the offices and all the teams get a chance to compete against each other for a sales competition for the first time this summer. So starting next Tuesday is when that's going to kick off and start. I believe that's the 19th, and it's going to go from the 19th to the 24th. And we're going to kick off an interdivisional sales contest, and then we're going to see who the top performers are in the division. And if you show up to the division meeting and you're a top performer, or you're getting on stage, you're winning a trophy, those are people who are definitely going to get on my radar. They're going to get noticed. They're going to be future A players, future 5-star recruits. And they're also going to be people that are going to get early looks from me for interviews at the end of the summer for my TLA program, the Leadership Academy. So I challenge you to go for it during Battle Week. Have fun, see what you can do, and bring your A game, bring your best with your team and your squad. So not only are we going to have a rep competition, but we're also going to have a team competition too. So worth writing down. It's going to take 1,500 CPO to get on stage at the division meeting. The division meeting is going to be held on Sunday in San Diego on June 24th. All the teams will be coming together to celebrate, to learn, but more importantly, to network and to get recognized for big, big results that have gotten accomplished in the first week. And we're going to be kicking off our SC1 push period at that 24th meeting. So make sure you bring your best to that event. I'm going to be giving out trophies to representatives and teams. So I'm going to give out trophies to the top 5 representatives in sales between the 19th of June to the 24th of June, as much as they can sell in that period of time. The top 2 branch managers are going to be winning trophies. So it's always fun to see this early competition for our branch managers and see who's going to be the top number 1 and number 2 at the event. I'm going to give out a trophy for the top new district team, which is Temecula and Victorville. So the number 1 new district managers, we have 2 of those. And then I'm going to be giving out the top 2 trophies to our veteran district managers that are not new ones for the summertime. So it's going to be great, but it's going to take $1,500 to get on stage, where you get a chance to give your report and represent your team and share with the entire room what you've sold for the divisional push period. So I'm excited to see what results are going to be produced during that time. So mark your calendar for that. Also, ask your manager about this. I'm going to be hosting a special A players meeting prior to the division meeting for basically an hour before the event actually starts. Our event on the 24th will start at 1 o'clock. But prior to that, I'm going to be asking your managers to send me their A players, the people in their organization that they really want to get some special extra coaching for me from the push period. We're going to be building a 5K plus alliance to help people really challenge themselves for SC1 push, help them hit their goals, help them hit Dirty 30, help them hit 20K for the summer, and on after that. So if you're interested in being a part of the alliance and what that would mean, or getting on my radar, or getting a chance to be an A player in your office, give your manager the eyes, shoot him a text message, ask him after the team meeting, hey, what would it take for me to get invited to the pre-meeting before the division meeting so I can get some time with Evan and get a chance to get on his radar and learn from him. Make sure that you ask him about that after. The alliance we're going to be having basically for a handful of reasons. Number one, we want to have people that want positive pressure. So we're going to be building an alliance of individuals across the division that want to challenge themselves, make an agreement, and stick to it and be held accountable for that so they can get great results and get positive pressure to be able to accomplish their goals. The second reason why we want to have it is because of circle of influence. We want to make sure that people are getting a chance to be around other great people. The results are going to go up, their life is going to go up, and things will be better when you're around better people. And the third reason is to get extra coaching that I'll be doing and your district and branch managers will be doing and focusing on for people that want to be involved with the alliance. It's an invitation, not an obligation, but we're looking to build a 5K plus alliance for SC1 push for people that want to sell $5,000, $7,000, $10,000, even $20,000 or more in a 2-week period in the summertime. So we have a big contest to see what we can do. So the next handful of weeks, next 4 weeks, will be the most exciting time in the summer. It'll be busy, it'll be hectic, but I encourage you to embrace it and jump in. The last thing I wanted to tell you guys is that ask your manager about how to get invited to my SLDM. I'm only going to be running a couple more this summer. It's our sales leadership development meeting, and it's my most powerful meeting that I run for our new sales leaders for the summer. I'm going to be talking about our opportunities. I'm going to be talking about mastering the art of getting a lot of recommendations, and I'm also going to teach the kitchen system and how to teach 4-digit CPO orders on your appointment so your average order is going to go up so you make more money. I'll be hosting it in the pilot from 11:30 to 3 o'clock on Wednesday. So ask your manager about how to get invited to that. Also, Las Vegas teams, Southwest, North, Central Vegas, and Henderson. I'm coming out to you guys next week. So mark your calendar on the 21st on Thursday. I'll be coming out to run the SLDM in Vegas, literally flying in for the day, coming in just to run a meeting for my leaders, and then flying out at night. So talk to your managers about how to get invited to that event. That's one of the easiest ways you can get on my radar so I can get a chance to match a face with a name and start to get a chance to watch you more closely during the summertime for advancements and promotions. So you guys have a great meeting, whether you've already done your phone time or you're going to do it later on during your meeting today. Absolutely rock this week. We want to make sure we get a great pop across the division. Focus on popping your own results. Have fun. Follow the manual, enjoy the process, cut pineapples. I'm looking forward to meeting you at my SLDM and looking forward to meeting everybody at the division meeting on the 24th. So have a great day. Kick some butt, South Coast. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.